Hello everyone, we will continue the topic change document log or history. And in the previous video, we understood the concept of change document log or history, how SAP is maintaining the log and history, log or history in CD HDR and CD post table. CD HDR is change document header table. CD post is change document item table. Now, what we will learn how to maintain the log or history for our own tables now. Suppose we have a table, we are going for insert operation, update operation, delete operation. So how we can maintain the change log or change history into which particular table, CD HDR and CD post. Ultimately, log or history will go to CD HDR and CD post only. But we will learn how to do this for our own tables, for our own Z tables. Now, what we will do, I will take the example of our order header table only, which we are referring in all the videos, or I'll say maximum playlist. We are referring our order header table. You can take any table, you can create a table of 2 or 3 columns, and you can maintain the log of those tables. If you do not have order header table, you can simply refer the playlist of ABAP dictionary. You can learn how to create a order header table, and after that you can maintain the log of that table. Now, firstly, what is the first step which we need to do? Now, if I talk about my order header table, if I will not include MANDT, this table has 5 columns as of now. Now, it depends upon the customer. Suppose customer is saying they want the log or history for these 5 columns of that table only. Because sometimes tables has 200 column, 250 column, 100 column, but customer do not require log or history for all the columns. So we can simply maintain the log and history for those columns which are required. Yes, this is the main benefit. We can simply maintain the log or history for those columns which are actually required by the customer. Now, suppose customer is saying, suppose as of now, table has only 5 columns. So we will maintain the log or history for all the columns. So what is the first step which we need to do? First, most important step. You can go to data element, which you are referring to that particular column. Double click on the data element. Once you go to further characteristics, you will be able to see the option change document. Simply select this particular checkbox. And this is the first step which we need to do. And we saw so many people, they will do rest all the steps, but they will forget to check this particular checkbox. If you are not selecting this checkbox, so log will never go to CD post and CD HDR table, because this is the first thing which SAP is checking, that have you checked that checkbox or not. So I will simply activate this data element. I will go for all the data elements one by one. Because suppose we are going for an assumption that we will go for log or history for all the columns. So this is our order date. I will select this checkbox also. Now I will go to payment mode. I will select this checkbox also. Now I will go to total amount. Now I will go to currency. So I selected the checkbox, change document for all the 5 columns of that table. So first step, done. Now what we will do, now we will learn a new transaction code. And what is that transaction code? SCDO. Change document object. You can learn SAP change document object. With the help of this transaction code, we will create a change document object for our order header table. So we will go to SCDO transaction code and we will create a change document object for our order header table. I will go to SCDO transaction code. SCDO. And you can see title bar is itself change document object. Now the most important point. I have the latest HANA system. So in this particular transaction code, SAP changed few things from the layout perspective, from the options perspective. It might be the case you do not have the latest system. So if you will go to SCDO transaction code, you will not find this kind of screen. So what I will do, I will show you the screenshots of old system also, how SCDO looks like in old system. And anyways, I'm showing you in new system. So you will not stuck anywhere. Anyways, whatever the old system screenshots or link is there, I will put in the description of the video also. Only few changes are there. If you will refer those screenshots carefully, you will not stuck anywhere. Because in the new system, in new HANA system, yes, SAP did few changes from the layout perspective and from the option perspective. But I will show you parallelly both. Now, after going to SCDO transaction code, the first thing, give the name of the change document object. We will give the name starting with Z. Suppose I'm saying Z order H. So I gave the name of the change document object as Z order H. And I will click on to the create button. I will give the short description of the change document object. So I will write change document object for order header table. Now I will simply pass the name of the table for which table we are creating this object. So pass the name of your order header table. SAP made the process very easy in the latest system, but there's nothing to worry. Now I will explain the same steps in the screenshots. If you do not have the latest system, how you can do the same thing. And anyways, I will share that link in the description also. So this is the link. So what you need to do. Firstly, This is our, in this link, this there is the example of employee table. You can take any table, employee table or order header table. Firstly, you need to select the change document checkbox, which we did already. After going to SCDO, yes, this is the old system, how SCDO look like in an old system. Once you go to SCDO, you will find this kind of screen. You need to click on to create button. Once you click on to create button, you need to give the name of the change document object. If you have the new system, we gave the name of the change object, then we click on to create button. Here, you need to click on to create button, then you need to give the name of the change document object. Once you will continue, you can save. After saving, you will get this kind of screen. You will get this kind of screen. Now, once you click, you will get this kind of screen. You will get this kind of screen. Have you seen? We gave the description and we passed the name of that table. Same to same. You have to give the description. You have to give the description and you have to give the name of that table. After that, you need to click on to insert entries button. If you will follow this screenshot, you will not find any difficulty. So up to this level, we did same to same thing, same to same thing. Now I will simply save. I will save it as a local object. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, we started with how we can maintain the log of our own tables. So as a part of that, for whatever the columns you want to maintain the log, check the checkbox change document, which is in the data element. After that, you need to go to which transaction code? SCDO. The full form is SAP change document object. If you do not have the latest system, or if you have the latest system, I explained both the things. You need to give the name of the change document object. You need to give the name of the table, for which table you are creating that change document object. And yes, if you have the latest system, the steps are reduced, but it's not the case that you will stuck somewhere. I will refer the link, whatever the link is for the old system, old SCDO. So you can refer that also. You will not stuck anywhere. In the next video, we will continue the steps from here. So that's it in this video. Thank you.